Welcome back, everybody. We had a great session yesterday. I really appreciate everybody's participation. Brad and I will be co-convening the sessions today. Brad will take the top of the workshop today, and I'll take the end. We'll do the same thing as we did yesterday. We'll have some Google Jamboard discussions, which are being really important. We found yesterday that we get a lot of input from this. Reminder that we will be compiling a draft report for NASA. That's one of the responsibilities that we have, both as conveners and participants. And so this will be drafted. We'll get a time frame out to everybody, and it will be available for community comment. So these Jamboards are really important for us to be able to capture some of that information. We have a pretty good understanding about the kinds of things that are happening, what we want to have happen, the intent, obviously, of the workshop. But the directions that we have moving forward are certainly going to come from community input. So I encourage everybody to participate in the chat. We're recording that. And then also the Jamboard sessions. All of this is critically important for us to get our information out there and do our due diligence for understanding how we can use these geologic maps for Artemis in the long term. So one of the most important things that we need to recognize here is that often we get very focused on Artemis 3. It's obviously the things that's really bearing down on us right now, but a lot of the things we're talking about are for Artemis long term. And the word that we're receiving from our higher ups and the folks at NASA are that we need to be focusing as a community, and especially the geologic mapping community and all of our cohorts on kind of the longer term vision about what needs to happen for Artemis. And when I talk about planetary geologic mapping and the community right now, we need to make sure that we could have had this meeting as just another planetary geologic mappers meeting. That's very specifically what we did not want to have happen. We needed to have people from all different disciplines to be able to contribute to what their needs might be and how they wanted the information compiled into a cartographic product so we can all contribute to these kind of long-term sustained presence and exploration of the moon. So right now, I think we need to kind of have a segue. I'm saying this as much to myself as everybody else, but when we start talking about the planetary geologic mapping community, we're talking about everybody now. We're talking about lots of different disciplines. We're talking about lots of different users. We talk about this whole role of stakeholders. And the stakeholders now are the contributors as well as the users. And this is not just scientists. This is going to span all the disciplines from, technology to consumers, even the public. And so program managers, mission planners, everybody is involved here. So we need to be kind of think about it that way. And there's definitely a core group of the people that are going to be contributing to this. But we need to be recognizing that it definitely is going beyond what we kind of typically think of as our planetary geologic mapping community. So those are my introductory words.